Oh man, it has no right to be so good, but it's so good. Oh my lord. Oh my god, it's so good. Has no right to be so good. Oh lord, I'm turning that off. Oh, I'm turning that off. Oh man, oh. Alright, people, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Yeah, yeah, I was totally listening to the in Highland because, oh my god, that track makes me so happy. This, this is. There. What? Jay, where? Isn't this where I met you, Jay? It's like that beach, so that means. Could it be? No, it is! We're in the past. We made it back to our own world. Yes, we made it, Jay. Yeah. Hey, Grovile. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did it. We made it through. Back to this world. Yes, this is where I met Jay. Let's see. I think it was right here. This is where I found Jay out cold. So that's what happened. Our trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest. And Jay and I both reached your world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lie I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Can you please explain it to us? But this really isn't the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Are you foolish? Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It'd be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Wigglytuff's guild. Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, wouldn't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place. But it will involve more than... It will involve going through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. What a weird place to unlock this special episode. And what a weird save point too, because we like literally just saved it 2 minutes ago. This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff. Yes, I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon called Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. It's down here. I had lived here before I joined the guild. So go on ahead, go in. I'm like, my boy, why aren't we living here? This is sick. We gotta live it up. This is like the best ever. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. Whew. I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof of how little notice this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. But Jay, I never expected you to be that very same Jay. Grovile, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Jay and we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yeah. Jay had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Well, actually, since I'm not being forced to listen to the most godly tracks ever, oh yeah, it's time for jokes. Wait a second. You said that there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Sharingan to work. But the Sharingan was being triggered not long after we met. Your point. Doesn't that show how much you trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Jay developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Wolf, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Jay grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. If the Sharingan is triggered in response to only weebiness and time gears... Right, the opposite is also true. The Sharingan is not triggered in places that aren't connected to the time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Jay, do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration? And there were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the Dimensional Scream was triggered, wasn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The Sharingan was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gear whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the Dimensional Scream is altered in the past. So in the future, my Sharingan doesn't work in places that have no connection to the time gears? Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time, when we were in the future. Maybe I couldn't envision anything at that time. We were in the future, because we were weren't in a place that was tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my Sharingan failed to activate. Maybe Grovile is right about the future and past being different. Or different enough to make the Sharingan work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating a planet's paralysis. We used the Dimensional Scream ability to identify the locations of time gears in your world while we were in the future. After identifying the locations where time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time that brought us from our world into your future to this world. However, yeah, we got sailed by the actual final boss of post-game. We encountered turbulence, while we were traveling through time. Thus, Jay and I became separated. For some reason, Jay got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had to do something with our accident while traveling through time. I came from the future, and not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. Yo, what child would understand some of these things they're saying? It's so surreal. I love this game for being so childish yet adult like the same time. So Jay, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I was worried about you when we separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. None of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Jay, I'm glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I have told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in our region where the time gears are moved. But you're sure that it will only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to prevent the planet paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're all so exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Sorry about the interruption. Wolf isn't here. Maybe outside? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yes, just thinking. Thinking about Dusknoir. No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, Grovyle, it drove it home. What Dusknoir said in the future was really true. And it made me realize that Jay really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Grovyle. Sunlight. It's sunrise. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long, but I didn't even think that a sunrise could feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. But we take things for granted. They are really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I've ever known is the future world's darkness. Upon coming to this world and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from the future of darkness. There's one thing I wanted to ask you, Wolf. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe just because Jay stood by me. Jay? Hey, take a look at this. This... What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen... Yeah, this pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I have this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was then, when I met Jay. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I didn't see the cutscene is over. Like, whenever I see those, like, flashbacks come on, I just go on my phone because it's like, we saw that, like, literally like 5 minutes ago, so there's no point. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Jay has a special quality that makes others feel that way. It's the same way I care for Jay as a friend. You, Wolf, also feel that same way about Jay. Jay is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yes. While they were having this conversation, I was just being a big old sleepyhead, dog. Like, I was really catching my Z's. Or maybe I was just listening in. Because technically we could be listening in because it was meant for the player, right? So, alright. It's agreed that we will collect all the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. From here, the underground lake would be the closest, I guess. How about Tree Shroud Forest? That was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. It's a little far from here, but there's no one like Yuxi guarding that time gear. Oh, great. If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Tree Shroud Forest. This is it. The entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh? What is it, Grovyle? The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. Ba ba ba. Ba ba na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da da. Banana na 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 na. What, fam? Na 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 na. Boom 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 boom. Ooh, look at this! This Ralts is trying to set up on us. This Ralts is trying to set up on us. Oh man, don't set up on me. Don't set up on me. That's a bad move. Yo, what is up with this RNG? Hit the thing, man, hit it. I'm only doing this for the experience. Cause, you know, I guess I need to do a bit of grinding. Who needs to grind in a mystery dungeon? Well, I don't technically. Oh, ooh, yeah, that's not the way. Dang, come on, Stairs Sense. I don't need Stairs Sense in my life. Not when I need to start leveling up. For, you know, we get wiped out. Dun 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 dun. It's so serene. This is another one of my sleepy time tracks, dude. Like, ones when I just really want to go to sleep, and it soothes the hell out of me. I found a secret bazaar. That like never happens. I don't need that in my life. Well, this is kind of crazy. you don't really even like... You don't really like ever see too many of the secret bazaars. But it's really whatever. Some of these things are, you know... I might as well buy some more stuff, cause you never know. Yeah, there's nothing good in here. Get me out of here. I'm glad that at least it takes you to the next floor, cause you never know if that could like... Come on, Grovyle, pick up my cash. Like... Like, I can understand if you can't pick up items, but like, come on, Grovyle, what's stopping you from picking up my money? Like, there's nothing stopping you from picking up my cash money. I can't remember how many floors are itemizer. Oh geez, isn't that the orb that turns them into an item? Yeah, that is brutal stuff. I'm gonna use it cause it sounds like it'd be funny. It'd be funny to just itemize of someone. Bye. Hey, he turned into money. Hey, turn up. Ow, that hurt. But this'll hurt too. Goodbye. Oh, hey. Hey, Ninetales. I don't know why I'm even messing with this Ninetales. Maybe I just want all the experience I can get since we're underleveled. But like, I don't need to go trying to murder up all these guys. Because Ninetales is the most dangerous for my team, sort of. I haven't even seen a Vespiquen yet, dude. I know Vespiquen was rampant up, but yeah, there's one. Right next to Recycle. Oh yeah, kill and recycle. Kill and recycle. I mean, that's what the Course Master Overlord does. She kills and recycles. She murders and makes them economically friendly too. That is something I can get behind. Like, oh, there's a Violent Seed. We haven't gotten a lot of those. Luminous Chamber! I'm just making all the RPG references today, aren't I? It's kinda insane. Well then again, I am insane. I don't know what you're talking about, like... Ah! Oh. Yeah, and here's where I die. Yeah, it took you long enough, Wolf. Like, jeez, you didn't. I was gonna die. That man had my number. Yo, we gotta stop missing. Cause yo, these misses are actually gonna get me killed. Ooh, mysterious. 16 floors. I think there are only 18 floors in this place. Not very many. But luckily for me, like, Confuse Ray doesn't impede your throwing strikes. Ooh, this Ninetales is trying to set up. If only Alolan Ninetales was this good. But again, I still think Alolan Ninetales is the coolest looking out of all the Alolan forms. Hey, I can't go to sleep anymore. Or I'm an insomniac. Someone help me. I may as well down a max elixir. I mean, oh, max elixir. I'm gonna drink this. Huh? But it only affects Linoone. And then drink my max elixir. Can't move. Wow, and I still missed. Ooh, 19. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. This is not a good situation. Oh man, okay. So I got Wolf out of there, perfect. Oh man. I don't need you doing that, setting up on me. So you need to burn, burn, burn to the ground, my boy. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, my money now. Okay, so Fire Spin. I'm sorry I don't have anything interesting to say. Tree Shroud Forest isn't an interesting place. I don't find it interesting. I find it has a huge difficulty spike, but it's not interesting. It honestly just bores the heck out of me. I know it has a lot of floors. A lot of floors. Out of all the ones we do in the main game, or like in this main part of the plot, it's the most we have to take on. What is this? It's just like they said. Everything they said that would happen. Time is at the standstill here. But didn't they... Just before we were dragged off to the future with you, Grovyle. Oh, snap. They would return to the... didn't Yuxia, Azelf, Mesprit, blah blah blah, say that they would return to the time gears to their rightful places? But time remains stopped here. That could mean the time gear may have not been returned to their rightful places yet. We'll see about that. The forest time gear was over here. But what's this? It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it. But time here seems to be stopped. No wind blowing. See? Those leaves are fixed in place. Time is stopped here. But the time gear has been returned to its rightful place. Why is this happening? And now the Tree Shroud Forest got even darker. Time is even more fucked over in here. Time is already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Wolf, there's something I'd like you to do. What is it? Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes, here's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in this world right now. Okay, I'll go find out. Everyone thinks you've gone to the future. Therefore, yes, I understand. If they found out I'm back, there would be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news. I'm counting on you. I'm back. I've got some news like you wanted. What's the word? What's good in the hood, bro? The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Yuxi and his friends returned the time gears to their rightful places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal, but time remained stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more places. Is that true? Yes. Everyone's upset and concerned because no one can figure out what the problem is. Grovyle, do you know what this means? Time is stopping in a spreading area. Can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time. So, if it is starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is accelerating. The planet paralysis is coming on fast. What? But we have to hurry then. That's right, if we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather time gears, and the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. But there is a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is. Yeah, everyone but a certain someone we know. But there isn't any time. That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the Hidden Land. Understood. Is that okay? Yeah, bro. Okay then, you're in charge. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there's no clues to where it is exactly. Considering that no one has discovered it yet, we should probably assume that it is quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea and discover the means to do so. Crossing the sea? I'm sorry, I don't have any knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck. Now, we should start searching too. Let's go find the Hidden Land. So, where should we begin looking? For the time being, why don't we consider how we can cross the sea? Oh, this cutscene goes on for like ever and half. Well, we just happen to be here at the beach, so... this is hopeless. A way of crossing the sea? I'm not coming up with anything. I agreed to search for the Hidden Land, but... where do you suppose we should start looking? There's no time, ugh. It's true, we've got little information to go on, and we have no time to waste. We have to locate the Hidden Land as soon as possible. We have to find Temporal Tower, then put the time gears inside it. If we fail to do so, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that no matter what it takes. And to do that, well, we have no choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. I'll tell Wolf. Let's go to the guild. What, you want to go to Wigglytuff's guild? Why? We disappeared in front of everyone, remember? Well, yes, I think everyone would be worried about us. And I miss everyone too. But everyone we saw in the future, everything about Grovyle and about Dusknoir, and even about your past, Jay, if we were to tell it all to the guild, how can they believe us? What do you think? Do you think everyone will believe? They have to believe. I mean, they have no other choice but to believe. You think they'll believe us? Well, you say that, but is there a chance they'll believe us? After all, everyone in this world is convinced Grovyle is the villain. And they think Dusknoir is a really good Pokemon, don't they? Everyone thinks highly of Dusknoir. I saw the future, but I don't want to believe the truth about Dusknoir. Even if we were to tell everyone, I wonder if they would be able to accept it. It's true. What Wolf's saying is true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth, but we should tell them anyway. Why? They might not believe us, right? But we should tell them anyway. Yeah, Yeah, dog, what are you not understanding? Like, why? Why do you think so? We need everyone's help. Everyone's help? I understand. Can't find the hidden land on our own. We do need everyone's help. If we don't get their help, we'll run out of time to prevent the plant's paralysis. Jay, okay, you're right. Let's go home to Wigglytuff's guild. Let's go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. I'm sure that everyone will be shocked, but I'm certain they'll understand. Let's go home, Jay. Back to Wigglytuff's guild. Woo! Well, that was certainly a meaty episode, my dude. Well, it's time to go to Wigglytuff's guild and get on with the plot and stuff. We're actually almost near the end of the game. It's kind of crazy. Or, well, not the end of the game, the end of the main story. That's what it is. But for now, let me save the game and I'll see you guys next time.